have NXT Stand and Deliver, which itself is 2 nights, and it boasts a one hell of a card. We're going to see Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Championship. We also have MSK versus Grizzled Young Veterans versus Legado del Fantasma for the tag team titles. NXT North American #1 contender eliminator. Pete Dunn versus Kushida in a bruising match, or what we expect to at least be a bruising match. Walter versus Tomaso Ciampa. Cannot wait for that for the NXT UK Championship. Also, we got Johnny Gargano on night 2 defending his North American title. Jordan Delvin versus Santos Escobar to determine who is the one true undisputed cruiserweight champion. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus The Way with Candice LeRae for the tag team titles. Adam Cole, who turned his back on the Undisputed Era, facing Kyle O'Reilly in an unsanctioned match. And the coup de grace, Finn Balor defends his NXT Championship against the man who never lost his title, Karrion Kross. This is going to be one hell of a 2-night event. It's a lot, but I actually am looking forward to this. In some ways, a lot more than I am looking forward to WrestleMania. So, Trevor, NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. What are you looking forward to? What's your big matches to watch?
So, just like you, I'm definitely looking forward to Walter Ciampa. Oh, that's going to be such a great match. Both very technical wrestlers. Great match. Also, Karrion Kross and Finn Balor could be a good one. I mean, it could also be like a complete smackdown, but I think they're actually going to let both of them wrestle. I think it's going to be a very good match. The tag team match is really something. Is going to be something special. But I'm really looking for Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Even though I'm a Finn Balor fan, a huge Finn Balor fan, I'm also a Kyle O'Reilly fan. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle O'Reilly, he's been one of like the biggest like unsung heroes for a long time in NXT. You know, he was like kind of like the silent workhorse for a long time in the Undisputed Era, and then and that's like amongst like the people he was teaming with, like that's a huge compliment. But O'Reilly showed that, you know, he had chops on his promos. Really recently, he's shown he has chops on promos. He's able to be entertaining. The dude is a worker too, like I said. So I think that's going to be a match that's going to steal the show. But for me, the big match, like you said, that I'm looking forward to, it's Walter and Ciampa. That is the definition of a pro wrestling main event. And it better go on last, because that on the first night, it better go on last, because that's a match. These two right here are two of the best wrestlers on the planet. Walter, in my opinion, if you're WWE, you want to fix all your problems, you know what the solution to all your problems are? Needs more Walter. Put him on everything. He is money written all over him. And you know why? You know, okay, yeah, he doesn't have the physique. He does it. He's someone who literally does not need it, because he's so imposing. He's so big. He literally looks like he's going to rip your fucking eyes out. And that's what you look for in a main event guy. That's what you look for, especially in a main event heel. He legitimately could like get into a fight and beat almost anyone on the roster, and that's what draws people to him. And him going up against Ciampa, and I don't know if you saw like what kind of led to this match. Like that was an amazing building segment to this match.
Definitely was.
Yeah, like you had Ciampa come out and say, you know, I don't have a match for Stand and Deliver. I'm challenging you for your title. And Walter said no. Ciampa slaps him, and we're on. And like, you know, I know WWE. We're gonna talk about how they kind of just put people together all the time, right? Like Sheamus and Riddle. Like they're just putting them together for a random match at Mania. But this is a scenario, I think, of them putting like you can do this right. You can put two people together who, you know, might not necessarily have a huge story going into a big event, but put them together and make magic. But why is it magic? Because there's something on the line, and also these two are two young and extremely entertaining people to watch. Like this kind of reminds me in a way like of the build like of X7 between Angle and Benoit, because you know they didn't even have any build at all. Benoit just came out like on the Raw before, was like, "I'm the best wrestler on the planet," and Angle's like, "No, I am," and he put him
There
in a
you
crossface, and that,
go.
and sometimes you said it's as easy as that, but I think Walter and Ciampa is going to be money.
I think I think, like you said, they complement each other very well. Ciampa, to me, arguably is one of the best wrestlers on NXT. Walter, one of the best wrestlers in NXT Europe. I mean, honestly, to me, it's it's just such an exciting match, kind of like Steamboat and Flair. One of
Mm,
those two very good performers and two very good on the mic. Even though Steamboat wasn't as good as Flair, but two very good people at what they do, getting together and making magic. And Flair and Steamboat made magic on plenty of times. But this one is going to be I honestly think they complement each other so well. This is going to be a great match.
yeah.
Probably the best match that Stand Deliver, honestly.
Oh yeah, I think, and then that's saying something. I think this has the potential to be an instant classic. Using the words of Christian Cage, well, big ups to my man Christian Cage down in NXT, as Taz would
Classic.
say. All right, thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.